I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to start talking these tracks when I'm going. You still hear me talking. I ain't gonna lie. Had these mad as. Hey, no friends, I be chilling alone. Don't be hitting my phone. They be fake, I can see they the clones. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. Baby weak, they ain't taking a throne. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. No friends, I be chilling alone. Don't be hitting my phone. They be fake, I can see they the clones. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. Baby weak, they ain't taking a throne. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. See them hate, that's the biggest mistake. Being great, so I see them a rate. Cheesecake, need it all on my plate. Overseas, I ain't switching the state. London ace in it, eating a steak. Told mama I'ma give what it takes. Young boss and I'm cleaning the slate. High risk, yeah, I'm raising the stakes. They moving iffy, they can't fishy. Young and in charge, so I'm seeing them envy. Not with the talking, I'm not with the pity. Need a it don't gotta be Nicki. Swear that I feel like the POTUS. I need me a Lotus. I'm not really fond of the Bentley. Nobody hotter, you notice, cause all of them bogus. You shouldn't tip me. I see my power, feel like I'm 50. I'm a devour, that is a Fendi. I got them sour, still you a. They want me slipping, they want me to fall. Still like I'm pimping, I'm standing it tall. I'm on a mission and finish the mall. Special edition, I got them appalled. No.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And stolen by Ilgauskas. Pass to James. Now good. He's guarded by Johnson. James looking it over. No good that time. Good D by Johnson. And it's McHale penetrating. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Bird outside. Banked in off the glass.
You know, Bird never had that elite burst out of his stance, but what he does have is incredible instincts, just reads the defense and anticipates the drive.
LeBron with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Nice shot by James.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And stolen by James. Here's Ilgauskas. And he makes good on the layup.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Boston, no good that time either. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Ilgauskas. Stolen by Bird. Inside. Harris. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And taken away by Johnson. And pushing it up, here's Boston. A shot's good from Parrish.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Got that one up quick. James has got 6.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Down low. And stolen by Ilgauskas. And they're on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And it's blocked.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejection.
Steve nothing finer than having a star on your team who also makes everyone else feel better, feel involved, right?
You're totally right, Kevin. I talked to a lot of these general managers and owners, and they talk about they're looking for the unselfish star. Not just the star, the unselfish star. And what they mean by that, on the court, off the court, the guy that understands it's about team versus him.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Gibson. Pass to Ilgauskas. Shot's good by Gibson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the call will be against Zydrunas Ilgauskas. That's his first foul. Here is Seasting. He's guarded by Varejao. Varejao comes up with the rebound.
They better clear a spot on the bench for him because that's where he's headed if he continues to take shots like that.
Yes, he is definitely going to the bench and maybe to the locker room.
Here is Seasting. Bird right side. Here's the three. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Right wing. Pass to Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Vincent. Bird left side. Shoots. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Great D that time from Walton.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Celtics out in front. They're up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Seasting. Trying to find Bird. He's got it now. 5 to shoot. Austin needs to get off a shot. Sinks the triple. Bird's got 10 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans... Oh! And this is how you fire up your teammate. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Austin making a switch here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Shot's good by McHale. McHale's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. James outside. Pass to Ilgauskas. And it's good for 2. 6 points for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's McHale. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Now Hughes. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Parrish up top. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Ainge. And here is Parrish. Pulls it up. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback. Ainge has got it all tied up now for Boston.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The shot, no good. Great D that time from LeBron. Pass to Ilgauskas. The kick out to LeBron. Over to the left wing. Goes back up. Johnson with some nice D.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Back to Parrish. Hughes with the steal. Here's James. And James throws it down.
You know, it's amazing to watch up close. LeBron, he's just a next-level athlete.
Here's Johnson. And the layup is good.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the wing right side. McHale inside. Over Marshall. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Varejao.
Clearly a foul.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the evening. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. To the inside. Varejao.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
Pass to Johnson. .106 left to play here in the half. Back to Bird. Gets it, and the foul. Larry Bird finishing through contact.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Bird.
Yeah, and in every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Walton. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Seasting with the bucket.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lanes, but his speed and power still win out.
Cleveland trails by 3. To the paint. It's tipped. Walton with the steal. And a missed layup.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Seasting. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Celtics have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
To the middle. Here's Varejao. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Varejao's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Snow. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Ilgauskas. Excellent D there from Parrish.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
LeBron James on the wing. Puts it up. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Parrish. Johnson attacking. Always going up for the alley-oop here. At the defensive end, who are the best players in the league at selling a charge call?
I would say Kevin, Kyle Lowry's one of my favorites. Marcus Smart, P.J. Tucker. Those are the guys that come to mind that do it well. They take charges and also they sell it.
Yeah, Tucker in particular, and I love Lowry, but Tucker's, he'll take it, and you know it hurts, but he takes it every game and multiple times a game, right? I mean, wow.
Yes, indeed. Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Nice ball movement by Boston. On the wing, Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Bird. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Shot's good by McHale.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
It's LeBron with the drive. Count that one. LeBron's got 18 points.
The power, body control. LeBron finishes through contact as well as anyone we've seen.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Bird. Here's Wedman. Back to Bird. To the paint. Stolen by Varejao. Here's James. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now here is Varejao. He's guarded by Johnson. Stolen by Parrish. Here's Wedman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. For Boston, they have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Parrish. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 7-point differential. Pass to James. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Parrish. 1:51 left in the third. Here's Bird. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Bird's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
And the ultimate combo guard. Johnson can pass with the league's best playmaker.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Drops in the tray. Larry Bird, an all-time great shooter. Just a shade under 50% from the field in his career. Out to the right wing. Down low. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
5 on the clock. Here's James. And the rejection by Parrish.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Cleveland trails by 10. Here's Gibson. Some solid defense from Johnson. Bird outside. Latrey.
Money in the bank, I ain't talking about a match. Looking for the king, I'ma be where I'm at. I'm just making ends, that's that. Get on my side like catchphrase, switch lanes. I'ma need the bag on side before we hit stage. Take it goofy in the study, we gon' engage. Walk up in the kick it like a sensei. Walk up in the to clean up froze. They don't you where I'm from. Like the beat I keep with. You ain't got dough, little boy. So dumb, used to be broke, I ain't had no funds. Now I spend it just for fun. Eat at Harold's just for lunch. Walk up in the with the VVS. Can't get my gun cause I don't do the text. Don't give a about how you flex. Pull up with all over my neck. Don't care who next. See me in Ken for you see 3 vests. I'm at the show, but I have my check. If you disrespect us. Before they close the curtains, yeah. Hope you find what you looking for, and I hope it's worth it. Yeah. Life get ugly, but it's perfect. Gotta know to see beyond the surface. Yeah. Butterflies. If no one but I gotta touch the sky. Butterflies. Butterflies. If no one but I gotta touch the sky. S on my body like a super. Cooling when it's crucial. That's just what we used to. Everybody stack limits based on what they used to. Had a last laugh when you moving as you should. Never show you just in case it don't add up. Rules when everything goes bad. Used to stretch my last dream we ain't have. Always see the things, gotta pray we don't crash before they close the curtain. Find what you looking for, and I hope it's worth it.
Brent, 2 explosive backcourts. When you were playing, who was the toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time. So I remember Iverson, clear as day. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at the time when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings. They would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie Miller, multiple screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond was strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Kevin.
I can see the bruises.
You know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
Free throw line jump shot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Portland. Here's Miller. Johnson with the block. And he gets it back. Camby. They get it back. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three. Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
And Portland with the ball. Here's Miller. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Batum. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Rubio. Pass to Ayton. Camby with the steal. Here's Roy. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
To the middle, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, the big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Aldridge, no one around him. Off target with his three.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Ayton. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Roy attacking. Shoots over Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Portland shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Carter. The shot, no good. Good D by Roy. And here's Bayless. He'll bring it up for Portland. It's a 3-point game. Here's Oden. No good on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Bridges. Batum grabs the miss.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
The drive by Booker. Bridges, no one around him. And the Suns miss again. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Batum. Misses off the right iron. Here's Booker. Nails the baby hook. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Booker can mix it up. Once he's got a lane to the hoop, he jumps all over the defense there.
Roy misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Bridges. Over Oden. Bridges shot. Good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And they double up Roy. To the inside. Here's Oden. That one goes in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Bridges. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's good.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
He dialed that one up from long distance. 6 points for Brandon Roy. Carter outside. Pass to Bridges. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Falanos. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Carter left side. Got a hand on it. And they're moving it up. Here's Roy. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
They're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
They get the rebound. Here's Kaminsky. Goes back up. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pass to Oden. Takes it from 10. And he comes up with the deuce. Oden's got the lead up to 7 now for Portland. Inside. There's Kaminsky. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Right, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible and
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
One of the great cities in this country.
A fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support it.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Bayless's shot is off. Rubio outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And here's Rubio. Following the three-pointer by Nicholas Batum. Deep 2 from Bayless. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Now Batum, after the missed 3 from Rubio. Batum, good.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. .143 left in the second quarter. Pass to Campbell. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Camby's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
From 6 away. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got 6 points.
Ayton very much used to the defense collapsing and having some bodies around him, but just brushes them off.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first. A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Rubio. Ayton trying to break free. Rubio misses. And slam dunk by Camby.
And this is where Aldridge's offensive prowess helps out his teammates. The D plays him to shoot, he finds the open man, and finds the easy opportunity.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Camby, no luck. Phoenix trails by 16. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Baines. And stolen by Miller. And now Portland on the break. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Yes, that goes in. That's now 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Yeah, just a breakdown defensively there allows them to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbounds.
Here's Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Andre Miller. Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Carter hits them both. And stolen by Ayton. 1 second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Portland with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now here's Booker. Lock at 6. Pass to Ayton. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Roy with the block. Aldridge down low.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Phoenix trails by 18. Now here's Johnson, covered by Miller. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times. Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Down low. Trying to get open is Johnson. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 10.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Faster pace now, Brent, in the NBA. This has become an endurance sport, and well-conditioned athletes are a must.
Obviously, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, the pace has picked back up. It's very reminiscent of the early 80s when you had the Lakers running, the Denver Nuggets running.
Yes.
You have these teams that are just flying up and down the floor. So as a fan, I think it's a wonderful opportunity, especially the closer you can sit, to watch a Russell Westbrook, to watch a Paul George, to see a Giannis get up and down the floor with such fluidity and grace and skill set. So the game opening up has also opened the eyes to the fans about just how great the athleticism of NBA players is.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. Now here's Kaminsky, and the basket is good. Kaminsky's got his second bucket of the night. And Roy, here we go. A shot by Camby. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Roy. 8 points for Camby.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And it's Ayton missing. Portland leading by 18. Aldridge, good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And it's Rubio with the ball for Phoenix. On the wing, Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside, throws himself at the D to get the call.
And so he hits both. Pass to Cunningham. From 7. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cunningham's got his first points of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
To the middle. Now here's Oden. Camby down low. To the inside. And he lays it straight in. Camby's got 4 points this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Booker looks so often to shoot from the perimeter or coming off of screens. You got to stay down on his pump fake.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game. And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And it's Carter missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
To the paint. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bayless. It's good. Bayless has got 11 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Roy. 17 points in the game. Camby. No dice on the putback jam. And so it's Portland holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Portland leading by 22. Here's Roy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Devin Booker. Brent, we're talking about home court advantage. Do you feel it's the same as it used to be? It has that same impact?
I do think it's still hugely important, Kevin. It's less important when there's a team that has been together for a long time and has proven that they can take their wares on the road and come home with a victory. But it absolutely gives you a level of comfort as a player to get into your routine to be at a place that seems familiar. Something deep down psychologically helps every member of that team being at home.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Batum inside the three-point line. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And it's Baines missing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense. Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
At the elbow, Batum. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. And when it comes to choosing, Brent, the MVP, the Coach of the Year, the Rookie of the Year, all these different great awards, do you like the current voting structure for these big awards right now?
I don't mind the current voting structure. I don't know how you get away from what it is in terms of handing people ballots to figure out who it is that they think have earned those awards throughout the year, Kevin. What I don't like about the structure is that you have media members who are voting on things that have huge financial ramifications for organizations. And when that stuff happens with a player who's going to earn a supermax contract because he made an all-NBA team, what you're going to start doing is restricting smaller market teams from being able to afford the ability to keep their star player with the team. And so that needs to be fixed and fixed immediately.
I do not like the media. Wait a minute.
Wait.
I am the media.
You are the media, Kevin.
Strike that. Let's rewind.
Can we delete that?
Here's Oden. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
Yeah, it's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
What you know about me? Not a thing, been riding around the forest, switching lanes. Ain't a girl in the world that can make me change. Not as long as you keep playing games, baby. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. Been on my way for a while now. I took steps.
As we know, these teams have great perimeter play, and they rely on it a lot.
It feels as though, Kevin, the current rules in today's game favor ball handling. They favor shooting ability. They want high-scoring games with an ability to go unimpeded to the basket. And what it translates to me, it translates to pretty free-flowing basketball. You've seen the game evolve over the years, Kevin. What's your take on it?
I I love the way that we see guys with great handles that can shoot and penetrate. I love the bigs outside. I got to tell you, Doris, there's nothing about the game I don't like right now.
I'm right there with you.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup. Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Three-pointer. No good from Finney-Smith. Batum for three. They get it again.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Stolen by Roy. Here's the lob to the hoop. Doncic with the steal. Hardaway with it. And Batum picks him up defensively.
Well, two things there, guys. Tim Hardaway Jr., the power, the concentration, refuses to be stopped when he wants to score.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, think back to before he moves on to the Dallas Mavericks. While Tim Hardaway Jr. was with the Knicks, he was carrying such a burden offensively because Porzingis was still recovering.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. It's a three-point game. Fires the three. The shot missing. And it's Portland the other way. And we've seen Hardaway be a much more efficient player than in the past.
What we know, Kevin, unequivocally, is that this young man can score the basketball. But what you hope is the best players in the NBA are all about efficiency. That's what you want Hardaway Jr. thinking about. How can I be the most efficient guy on the floor?
Hardaway with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. A three-pointer is right on target.
I think this is someone you have to account for in transition. Seth Curry does a great job getting into open space.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here is Doncic. Brandon Roy getting his three to go. Another three for Dallas.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Mavericks leading by 3. A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. Here's Marjanovic. A second chance effort. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Correa, no good. Here's Roy. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Marjanovic. Over Oden. Marjanovic, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now, here's Marjanovic. Over Oden. And that one's good. Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his second bucket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's good for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Offensive rebound. Oden. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
7 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. And that one's good. Right.
I'll tell you, that's a pretty pass. Barea is a spark plug, and he seems to make his teammates better whenever he's on the floor.
The offense coming. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And there it is for him. Oden's got 5.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And taken away by Roy. And then Roy with the dunk.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And it's in there.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Bayless. Launches a 3. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Dallas moving the ball around. Marjanovic down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. The 11-footer. And it's Portland with the rebound. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Trailblazers making a switch here. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. So they take the lead. Doris, you and I enjoy discussing pure score, great shooters, but guys that can score a myriad of ways. Give us a couple of names that we don't always hear about that really impressed you.
Well, one young man who I think has got an offensive game that is really continuing to grow and is quite beautiful already is Zach LaVine. But probably the best example, Kev, would have to be the multi-time winner of the Six-Man Award, and that's Sweet Lou Williams. This guy can score against any defense. He's great in pick and roll. He has become a better playmaker, but Lou Williams is a problem to guard.
And as people will say, he is a professional scorer.
That's perfect, yes.
Here's Burt. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Off target from 3-point range. Portland trailing here. Stolen away. Pulls up for 3. And Oden pulls it down. Bayless from long range. Gets in, and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Doncic outside. That shot off. Now Portland takes it the other way. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Bayless's shot is off. And so it's Dallas with it. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Doncic. And the shot is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Portland. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Batum. Over Hardaway. They get the rebound. Oden. And it's Oden finishing it off.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill. Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. They get Marcus Camby.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
Drills the 3-pointer. 10 points for Brandon Roy.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
And the dunk by Doncic.
There's a burst that allows Luka Doncic to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes. Those plays can make a difference.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task. The numbers for Luka Doncic absolutely staggering. The only rookie ever to average over 20 points, 7 boards, and 5 assists.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka Doncic is in distinguished company because his game is so far advanced for his age. Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Pulls up. And that's collected by Camby. And such impressive poise and confidence for Luka Doncic, Doris. He's unfazed by the NBA.
I think it makes sense, Kevin, when you consider this young man has been playing as a pro and against men since the age of 16. And by 17, he was tearing up the EuroLeague. This guy was ready to make the leap.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Batum with the steal. Here's Roy. The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Roy. Doris, you played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all in this business. How did you like to be coached when you were a player at the very top of your game?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things were coaches who challenged me, those who would not allow me to accept the level I was currently at, those who wanted to push me and extend and expand my game. Listen, every player wants to be respected. Every player wants to feel valued. But the great ones to me, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durant's, they want to be coached hard. They want you to push them to the greatest possible level they're capable of.
Great insight. Batum, good.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Marcus Camby.
And this is what you have to love about J.J. Barea. Just absolutely fearless and always plays 100% out. That's nice. You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Here's Roy. Porzingis with the block.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Portland trails by 3. For 3, Roy. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. 18 points for Brandon Roy.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
And the Mavericks call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Offensive rebound. Batum makes it off the glass. Batum's got 9 points.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
To the inside. Will it go? Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, with Kristaps Porzingis, you love not only the skill, but the passion he plays with. You would never use the descriptor passive with this guy.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Doncic with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And good that time. Curry's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Here's Doncic. Porzingis trying to get free. And the dunk by Porzingis.
How about the height and the length and the athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis? Barely has to jump to throw that down.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Doncic. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. "16 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Oden. And it's Greg Oden with the finish.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Inside. And stolen by Miller. 1 second left. Hamby good. And now a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to get.
And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And slam dunk by Camby.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Dallas trails by 8. Doncic left side. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Oh, he can't hit.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Left side, Porzingis. It's Curry outside. Miller grabs the miss. Here's Batum. Great D that time from Hardaway.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
You cannot let Doncic get established on the interior. This guy feels very comfortable wherever he is on the floor.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Dallas calls timeout.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. See if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Well, Kristaps Porzingis understands with his length and size, those are high percentage finishes. Nicely done. He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Fires from the line. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen, Greg, great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. Marjanovic down low. Over Aldridge. Nails the baby hook.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. All time to just let them get their legs back under.
Portland leading by 7. Batum for 3. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Pass to Porzingis. Tries from the block. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. For 3, Roy. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Roy's got 15 points here in the second half.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
You have to like what we're seeing from Brandon Roy.
Is killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Right side, Porzingis. And Oden sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th. Doncic feeling it out. Kept alive.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's Roy. Banked in off the glass. Roy's got 30.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Portland leading by 10. And it's Miller penetrating. Misses off the right eye. Dallas now running out of time. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Aldridge.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Brandon Roy.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Here's Curry with the 3. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Yes, that goes in.
Amazing when you're 7'3" with great instincts. You create an opportunity to get the putback. Nice work, Kristaps Porzingis.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
There's the triple. And Brandon Roy, good for 3. Roy's got 33 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Goes up off the inbound. And Porzingis with the lay-in.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
On the wing, Davis. So the Trailblazers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well,
give a oh no. Oh man. Cause I'm up. Ran up on him. Ain't getting it back, so don't you bother me. Been on my line, ain't hitting them back, so why he calling me? They know it right. Tryna stop a G, tryna make it hard for me, tryna make it hard for me.